Prince Harry doesn't feel Meghan Markle, kids safe in UK, constantly reminded of Diana's death. Prince Harry is hesitant to bring his kids, Archie and Lilibet, to the UK, according to GB News. In a recent podcast, Cameron Walker and digital editor Svar Nanan-Sen discussed this and Harry's case against the Home Office. Prince Harry lost his police protection in the UK after stepping down as a royal in 2020. The Duke of Sussex is now fighting this in court. Cameron argued that Harry hesitates to bring his children to the UK due to the lack of taxpayer-funded protection. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. You remember in the Netflix documentary series, Meghan spoke very openly and quite emotionally about this, the fear she had in terms of her family's safety, checking all the doors were locked at night in her Montecito house and worried for her children's safety as well, Walker said. You can see how passionately Harry feels about that and how important of an issue it is to him. He suffered a couple of court defeats now and he's still fighting his way, plus he's got another appeal coming up, Nanan-Sen said. Nanan-Sen indicated that it was evident the matter was of great concern to them. He also believed that Harry would not be taking these steps unless he planned to visit the UK more frequently with his family. Nanan-Sen emphasized that Harry clearly considered it important to bring his family over. Well, that's the crux of it because Harry's case is he does not feel safe. He doesn't feel his family is safe when they're in the UK because they do not have police protection officers with the Metropolitan Police with him. Walker said. So perhaps that is the main reason why Prince Harry isn't bringing Meghan and Archie and Lilibet over to the UK because he can't guarantee, he would say he can't guarantee their safety. Prince Harry is trying to go at it alone and not trying to become a working royal again, according to GB News royal correspondent Cameron Walker. The Duke of Sussex quit his role as a working royal in January 2020 and moved to the US with his wife, Meghan Markle. Walker was asked if the recent events involving senior royals stepping back, 3 in total, 1 in the hospital and 2 regularly visiting for treatment, might have influenced Prince Harry to adopt a more responsible role. Walker believes the situation isn't related to temporary absences of royal family members like the Princess of Wales and Princess Anne. Instead, he thinks the individual is attempting to manage on his own and isn't trying to reintegrate as a working member of the royal family. I think he is pretty happy in California from the messages we are getting from him, but clearly it is a huge frustration. I think perhaps for those royal watchers and those royal fans who think what could have been if he stayed as a working member and how much he could have perhaps helped, he added. Walker commented that, if Meghan had remained a working member of the royal family, especially when the monarchy appeared quite slimmed down, the situation would have been very different. I think over the last few years, it's been pretty clear that Prince Harry has been pretty angry and frustrated with the situation he's ended up being in. There's been long periods of absence, I think, from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, he added. Prince Harry's passion and enjoyment, according to Walker, clearly lie in military engagements and promoting military causes, which is evident in his activities. Meanwhile, Prince Harry plans a surprise visit to the UK to improve relations with the royal family after being ignored multiple times recently. He believes he must take the initiative to mend these relationships, revealed an insider. Prince Harry is hesitant to bring his kids, Archie and Lilibet, to the UK, according to GB News. In a recent podcast, Cameron Walker and digital editor Svar Nanan-Sen discussed this and Harry's case against the Home Office. Prince Harry lost his police protection in the UK after stepping down as a royal in 2020. The Duke of Sussex is now fighting this in court. Cameron argued that Harry hesitates to bring his children to the UK due to the lack of taxpayer-funded protection. You remember in the Netflix documentary series, Meghan spoke very openly and quite emotionally about this, the fear she had in terms of her family's safety, checking all the doors were locked at night in her Montecito house and worried for her children's safety as well, Walker said.